Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner. Hi, all you enemies of democracy and thought criminals. Welcome back. AOC, one of our favorite people to poke fun at. Maybe it isn't maybe Christian-like to poke fun at mentally handicapped people, but we're going to anyway, because she is an influencer in politics, unfortunately. Is AOC right that too many Americans hate women for a female presidency? New Yorkers weigh in. New Yorkers are split. And Ocasio-Cortez claimed that American misogyny prevents women from winning the presidency. Yeah. It's amazing to me, these people. I don't know why I keep saying it's amazing, because it's not anymore. Here's the thing. If the rules are so skewed against women, why are you there? Let's just tell the truth, and I'm not putting it down when I say this, and I'm not saying this tongue-in-cheek. You are a waitress and a bartender. Only in the United States of America could someone that was unknown challenge a very powerful person in their own party, in this case the Democrats. My understanding, she beat in the primary to win her congressional seat the number 4 ranked Democrat in Congress. I think his name was Crowley, I think, if I remember right. How could that happen if people hate women? How could I mean, only in America. And the same goes for the Congress member Flores, who won a special election. She was the first Mexican-born member of Congress, and she's also a woman with 4 children, I believe. So the cards are all stacked so far against you. How the hell are you in Congress? Can't answer that. You would get, let's read on. New Yorkers sounded off on Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I still have to say she's got an awesome name. Recent comments saying that so many people in this country hate women during a conversation about whether she believes she would become president. Please. Please, is it evil to pray for someone as incompetent and ridiculous and clueless as her to run for president? Is that something that we shouldn't pray for? I will. I don't think it's sacrilegious. I'll even donate $20 to her campaign just to keep her going, just for the entertainment value. I look at her as a very strong personality. I think she would be a strong contender for the presidency, said Yuck Deep. Now, I saw the video. He's an Indian guy. I'm a little surprised that an immigrant would think that, because they come from countries that aren't so democratic as ours, but that's his opinion. He's entitled to it. It's really just sad she still thinks like that in 2022. But another New Yorker, Mary, disagreed. I see your point. I feel as much progress as we've made in this country, we're still lacking in that regard. And women still treated as if we're secondary to men. It's that old fallacy. Women, on average, because of misogyny, make less than men. That's a lie. If you take the number of women that work full-time and the salaries they make and divide it by the number of women and do the same for men, yes, men do make more money, because a lot of women choose fields that pay less. It's just that simple. Women take time off to raise children. Women bear children. That's just the way it is. And if you don't like it, a lot of the Green Party people think that Mother Nature is their God. Bitch to her. That's just the way the biology works out. Because, of course, his name has been repeatedly floated. Oh, please. As a potential Democratic candidate in 2024. She barely just makes the cutoff for the age requirement, by the way. Particularly if President Biden doesn't run. During an interview with GQ, the Democrat said she holds 2 contrary thoughts about whether she'd become president. 2 contrary thoughts, 2 positions, 2 sides of an issue at the same time, and believing both equally is by definition doublespeak. What is just a relentless belief that anything is possible? She came from being a bartender to a member of Congress. She'll end up being a multi-millionaire when she gets out. You're damn right anything is possible. But at the same time, my experience here has given me a front row seat how deeply and unconsciously as well as consciously. So it's one of those things in the air. It's like racism. It's unconscious racism. How do you fix unconscious racism? There's no such thing. So many people in this country hate women. No, they don't. They hate women that are clueless. And they hate women of color. Oh, there we go. So it's the race card. People ask me questions about the future, and realistically, I can't even tell you if I'm going to be alive in September. Yeah, she might not make it. Why? I don't know what the hell she's talking about. Was she get hit by a bus in Manhattan? I don't know. Her district is in Queens, I believe, and that weighs very heavy on me. Well, none of us know technically if we're going to be alive tomorrow. My God, my God. The congressman said misogyny is a problem across the political spectrum and that the grip of patriarchy affects men as well as women. Look at this picture, genius. Who's standing over your right shoulder? The Speaker of the House of Representatives. Now, I can't stand her, but she is a woman. And she is third in line, or I should say second in line for the presidency right after the vice president. Where's your misogyny, you idiot? It's incredible to me. I think Americans would definitely elect the right woman for president. Absolutely, one person told Fox News I would vote for her. Some New Yorkers have said they agree with Ocasio-Cortez. Half said they agree and half said they don't. Now, this is ultra-liberal Manhattan, where it's probably 90% liberal Democrat. And still only half agree with her. Maybe she ought to think maybe she's not right. I mean, I would obviously vote for her, but I feel I don't have faith in other Americans. Oh, is that how you squirrel out of it? Well, I would vote for this. It's like when I used to run in local elections here. I used to be a councilman in upstate New York. Why did you vote for this person? Well, I wanted to vote for the other person, but I didn't think they could win. And you'd be surprised how common that is. The way we're going down right now, I feel like she wouldn't make it. She wouldn't make it. She's a doll. America isn't really ready for a female president, I think, unfortunately. We're ready for a good president, yeah. We're always ready for that. It's kind of like this whole Hillary thing. Here we go with Hillary. And how she won the popular vote and lost against Trump in the Electoral College. It doesn't matter if it's male or female. I'd be voting for the best candidate, one man, Bob said. I don't think it matters, women or guy. It's the best candidate. In theory, yeah. In theory, yeah. This is what's keeping me down. It's not keeping. You're going to end up being a multi-millionaire. You have probably more political influence than any single woman in the country, sadly. And you came from basically nothing. Now your people were upper middle class. I mean, they weren't poor or anything, but you basically came into a incredibly difficult political environment and went from a bartender to a Congress member. And you say because the rules are set against you? Well, think what I could accomplish if this misogyny wasn't here. What a crock of bullshit. And millions believe her. So, I know it's easy to make fun of AOC. You shouldn't make fun of mentally handicapped people. I get that. But the fact of the matter is I couldn't let this story pass. Tell me what you think in the comments. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.